Talk about the challenges that this receiving core from Alabama presents you guys.
It's definitely a great challenge for us. Sees where we're at as a defensive back group. They're a great receiver core, so gotta give their hats to them. But we just got to play our brand of ball and just go out and execute the plan.
Been some coverage issues the last couple of games. Been burned pretty good at times. What's going on there? Is it mental or physical? Or?
It's more mental. It's more of people knowing what to do, but at the time having a memory loss and just having a brain fart. And we just got to hold in on our technique and just trust ourselves. Like, we're not slow athletes, we're good athletes, so you got to trust yourself and your technique. So that's what it usually is, people not fully believing in themselves, and then also not really doing the technique to the best of their ability.
Myles, as a competitor, when you walk off the field 66-3, 62-7, how does that feel? What do you take from that to motivate and looking ahead this year?
It's a learning experience, going through that 2 years. You want to do better. You know you left some plays out there that could have been made and stuff, but just losing like that, it just makes you want to come back the next day. You want to get that bad taste out of your mouth. So a competitor is always going to come back and say, all right, who we got next? All right, let's move on. Push that behind us and just move on and just get to the next. You really want to get to that Tuesday practice so you could really get that bad taste out of your mouth. That's what a competitor would do.
What does it do for you in this game preparing for this team?
Really, it's a whole new team. We're in a whole new defense, so you really can't compare us to what we had in the past because we're a whole new team, whole new mindset, a mindset where we know that we could play with teams and we're not afraid before we even get there. So it's a whole different feeling going into this game. It's not, oh, we're thinking about 66-3. We're thinking about this year, not any year behind us. Like Coach always says, the past is just a point of reference.
Is preparation any different these last 2 days going into a week where you got Judy and Waddle and Ruggs and all those guys, or is it just more of the same?
It's more of the same. You can't change how you practice. You just got to practice hard for every team. So we practice hard Tuesday workday. So just knowing that you have Bama in the back of your mind, but at the end of the day, they suit up. They still run the same routes. They might be a little better, but you're still going to go against the same routes, same offenses, same formations. You just have to hold in on the scheme and just do it to the best of your ability.
From what you remember about last year and from watching film, what makes Tua different than some of the other quarterbacks you've faced?
I would say his accuracy. His accuracy is on point. You give him a window, he's going to fit it in there. And then also being able to scramble, keep his eyes down the field, knowing that he has those breakaway receivers that could get open at any point. I would say his accuracy and then being able to throw on the run and really use his athletes around him.
Coach Clark was just talking about how against Cal a little bit, their quarterback's movement freed up some guys downfield. How do you guys protect against that with a mobile quarterback?
Like they say, when the quarterback gets out of the pocket, you have to plaster a receiver. So when you have a receiver, you got to keep your eyes on him. Don't get it lazy and get your eyes in the backfield because that's when you'll lose a receiver and they get down the field and then you're trying to play catch up. So when they scramble, if you're on them, stay on them and just be able to keep your eyes on them and plaster receivers when the quarterback scrambles.
What have you seen out of some of the young corners like DeAndre Prince and Keydron?
DeAndre and Keydron definitely stepped up this year. They have Keydron has more of a workload than he did in the last year, and Prince has just been an athlete since day one, and he could clean up his technique, and he's just a great athlete. So Coach trusts him. He's built a good enough resume in practice to be able to go in the game and execute to the best of his ability.